I'm doing my first ever garden design. Welcome to my beautiful border diaries, where I'm going to be sharing everything that I'm doing in preparation for my garden at BBC Gardeners World Autumn Fair. And in case you've missed it, this is my design. This is Conversation in Bloom. It features these two benches opposite each other with the plants running through the middle. And the whole idea is about using the plants to help everyone feel comfortable to open up. So firstly, last weekend I took a trip down to Cornwall to pick out some stones for our benches, as we're making these out of reclaimed Cornish granite picked from my brother's quarry on Bodmin Moor. And by now you've probably seen me at all the other shows showing off Will's stone, which has been used by designers at Chelsea, Gardeners World Live, Hampton Court, and now we're finally working together on this. We're going to be using the granite to create the base of the two benches for the garden, as well as creating a water feature for the middle two, as I do not think a garden is complete without one. I really wanted the garden to give intrigue, to provide more to talk about, to inspire the conversation, and I think these stones will do just that, from the many interesting shapes and markings to the uniqueness of the bench itself. Hopefully. So now I've left Will with the hard bit to collect and cut the stones, but hopefully I'll have more updates soon for you. Then later that week I headed over to see my friends at Garden on a Roll, who are sponsoring the planting for the garden. So I had a tour of their HQ and I saw all of the rolls, the boxes and the plants ready for picking. The team and I walked around together and picked lots of perennials for the garden, which we're going to pot up and grow on, but we also have ordered some bigger sizes too, as I really want the garden to feel as established as possible. And obviously it's been super tricky with the weather lately, and designing a garden for the end of August is a little bit difficult to know what is still going to be flowering, but we picked lots of things like verbena, gora, salvias, echinacea and grasses, but I'm going to share a full update on the plants soon. Then we headed over to the wholesaler to look at some trees, where I found these absolutely beautiful multi-stem silver birches, which are going to be perfect to provide dapple shade in the garden. Finally, I went for a meeting up at Audley End earlier in the week to meet all of the lovely designers and the team, and this is where my border is going to be. I'm so excited, what a great spot in front of the house, but come back for part 2 and I'll share everything else that I'm doing in the build up to the build.